Has Youssoufa Moukoko actually fallen off? Arsenal to poach a Premier League captain, Juve's US duo have angered all of Italy, and CR7 commits his future to Al Nassr. This is DMAC Daily. Once labelled the golden boy of both Borussia Dortmund and the German national team, however, Moukoko's career development has since stagnated. A couple years ago, this kid was breaking Bundesliga and Champions League records for fun, even getting future Ballon d'Or shouts. Remember, before Yamal entered the equation, Moukoko was like the ultimate wonder kid. Now, injuries certainly haven't helped the German, but no doubt the biggest hit to his reputation revolved around this age scandal fiasco. In 2023, German magazine Bunte questioned Moukoko's real age, publishing a baptismal certificate supposedly of Moukoko but under the name Youssoufa Mohamedou, claiming he was actually born in 2000, not 2004. It also claimed Joseph Moukoko wasn't his biological father. Now, these claims were denied by the player and Joseph at the time, but a year later, Joseph then shockingly confessed that he isn't the real father, that he falsified Youssoufa's age, and that he was born 4 years earlier. Dortmund released a statement denying the accusations, and Moukoko never responded, which is kind of weird, but ultimately this wasn't definitive proof, so we simply don't know. What we do know, however, was that his recent loan spell at Nice was disappointing. Just 2 goals in 23 appearances, there was zero chance he'd come in and replace someone like Guirassy, so he's instead opted for a move to Danish champions FC Copenhagen for just 5 million euros. Many fans have been left bewildered by the move and that his career has fallen off, but I think this environment could be good for him. Copenhagen will be gunning for UCL football next season. They are renowned for developing young players too. Who's to say he doesn't tear up for a year in Denmark and then secure a big transfer elsewhere? He's still only 20 after all, right? Moving to transfer news, and the biggest story of today, Arsenal are set to sign 2 players in Chelsea's goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga and Brentford's captain Christian Noorgard. This particular deal came out of nowhere, but I do think it's a sensible move. Zubimendi's supposed to join shortly as the Jorginho replacement, and now 31-year-old Noorgard is destined to replace the other unnamed 31-year-old Premier League footballer. What's the bet he ends up signing for Marseille? Focusing on Noorgard though, and he's definitely a reliable acquisition, experienced midfielder, but no doubt Arsenal fans are yearning for more. They want that star number 9 alongside a top left winger. It would be peak Arsenal though if come August 17, Kai Havertz is still leading the line. Moving to Italian football, and in extremely serious football news, Juve's US stars Timothy Weah and Weston McKennie have potentially created a geopolitical crisis following the duo's critique of Italian food, claiming, "Y'all don't have much variety, it's pasta, pizza, fish, steak." Now, as one can imagine, this kind of explosive rhetoric has led to widespread condemnation from Italians. Sampdoria goalkeeper Emiliano Viviano was particularly incensed, comically stating the United States is the country with the worst food in the world. They would even deep fry the soles of their shoes. And best of all, if I was Prime Minister Meloni, I wouldn't let him back into Italy. Crazy stuff. Donald Trump is yet to comment, but this situation is still rapidly unfolding. Unironically, moving to the Middle East now, and CR7 is set to sign a brand new deal with Al Nassr, extending his stay till at least 2026 with the potential to extend a further season. Personally, I would have loved a last dance back at Sporting, but I do think this is a sensible decision for Ronaldo. We know he wants to reach that 1,000 goals tally. It's far more likely he'll do so via Saudi Arabia than in Europe. Beyond that, he's got the 2026 World Cup in his sights, which sounds insane. Ronaldo will be 41 by then, but his recent Nations League heroics proves that Unk still got it. Al Nassr is probably the ideal environment for Ronaldo to play regularly in the build-up to world football's biggest prize. Anyways, that's today's DMAC Daily. See you tomorrow.